What are the new cryptocurrency regulations that came into force in the UK on the 8th of October 2023? What other legislation came into effect from the 1st of September 2023, also in many countries? How does this affect crypto investors and crypto companies in the UK and around the world? And is this the beginning of the inevitable regulation into the crypto industry? Please do like this video and subscribe to the channel so I can continue to offer more content for you. And let's jump straight in and find out. And before we get into these changes, you may be aware that the UK government required crypto firms operating in the UK from the 1st of September 2023 to collect, verify, and share information about crypto transfers. This is known as the travel rule that the UK adopted, and its aim is to prevent money laundering and illicit or illegal activities. The other point of view here is that it's just an excuse to increase centralization by government to ensure control so they can monitor the crypto industry and intervene where they see fit and wherever they see fit. There's obviously here a financial incentive for them to require crypto transfers to be collected and shared through tax, such as capital gains tax, for example. And countries, including the UK, worked with the FATF, which is the Financial Action Task Force, on this legislation. And this isn't the video to discuss the FATF explicitly, but we could certainly dedicate a video to this task force just on its own. But the FATF included crypto businesses in this travel rule back in 2021, so it's taken the UK 2 years to adopt it. However, other countries, including the United States, Canada, Singapore, Switzerland, Gibraltar, South Korea, Malaysia, and Singapore have all adopted the crypto travel rule as well. But let's now look at the latest set of rules that the UK has implemented on the 8th of October 2023, called the Financial Promotion Rules for Crypto Assets. Because the FCA, which is the Financial Conduct Authority in the UK, and the UK government are implementing new rules for cryptocurrency firms, companies, exchanges that market to UK crypto users, whether that company is based in the UK or globally. And the aim of this regulation is to make the marketing of crypto products clearer and more accurate, which is supposed to give the UK consumers more protection. And the FCA highlights some large problems that they see with current cryptocurrency promotions and how cryptocurrencies are marketed essentially. For example, they mention promotions for stable coins, in which the project will claim that they're stable or a store of value with little or no evidence showing the detail of this, such as how stability is ensured and in particular how the assets are backed. They also mention commodity-linked cryptocurrencies and promotions that include high yields, such as staking, for example, for the many reasons we've just looked at and I've just mentioned for stablecoins. So they're saying that promoting these without full detail, disclosure and warnings isn't fair for retail investors, and it essentially encourages them to invest without informing them of the risks involved. And they are therefore restricting the ability of crypto firms to market to UK investors and categorizing them as restricted mass market investments, or RMMIs in other words, which is the same category as shares in private limited companies or bonds issued by private limited companies as well. But what are the changes, rules and regulation that firms offering crypto services in the UK must implement? Well, to begin with, crypto asset companies' marketing must be clear, fair and not misleading, which does seem quite vague. And when you look through the policy that was released by the FCA in June of 2023 that followed the UK government's legislation and then consultation on it, and I've actually included a link to that in the description here below, so you can check that out for yourself. But you can be forgiven for being quite confused, as it's 93 pages long. But there are some precise changes that are detailed for cryptocurrency firms. For example, such as the the fact that risk warnings must be given and they must be prominent to users. Also, a 24-hour cooling off period must be in place for first-time investors with a firm that promotes direct offers. And there shouldn't be inappropriate incentives for people to invest. So incentives like refer a friend or new joiner bonuses that you see on a lot of exchanges are now banned to users in the UK. That will also include incentives where a customer's offered free or extra cryptocurrency as a reward. Cryptocurrency service providers that are not registered will no longer be able to communicate financial and crypto promotions to customers in the UK. Crypto firms that are not ready to implement these changes quite yet can individually apply to the FCA for an extension going up to the 8th of January 2024 in order to ensure they fully comply. However, the rules did come into force on the 8th of October, and the FCA is basically looking for crypto companies and the exchanges to engage with it, which many haven't done so far, according to a report. And a lady called Lucy Castledine, who's the Director of Consumer Investment, recently said that we are concerned by the failure of many overseas and unregulated crypto firms to engage with us on the new rules. Come the 8th of October, we'll be taking action against firms illegally marketing to UK consumers. So that's what she had to say. For example, JP Morgan subsidiary Chase UK announced that it will restrict crypto-related transactions to customers in the UK from October the 16th. And also crypto exchange Bybit, whose headquarters is based in Dubai, said that it will suspend its services to customers in the UK, and it's specifically due to these regulatory changes. Any company that continues promoting cryptocurrency products and projects to UK customers from this deadline of the 8th of October without meeting these new rules will become a criminal offence and risks these promotions being blocked, removed, and even fines and prison sentences being given out in the worst cases. And the FCA actually required firms to amend or remove over 8,500 crypto promotions in the UK in 2022. So they've been clamping down on them for a few years now. And Binance, the largest cryptocurrency exchange in the world, has just announced it's making changes to meet with these new regulations in the UK. It has partnered with rebuildingsociety.com Limited, which is an FCA approved and regulated company, and it's launched a new domain in the UK. This means that Binance can offer services in the UK in compliance with these new regulations. For users, most services will remain as they currently are. However, the following will no longer be available in the UK from the 8th of October on Binance. So gift cards, the Academy, research, feed, and referral bonuses. So to conclude this video, the Prime Minister in the UK, Rishi Sunak, stated in 2022 that the UK would become a crypto hub and encourage investment into this space. But this tough stance and increased regulation could be seen by some as a contradiction to this statement, and be under no illusion that many governments are implementing regulation into the crypto market to centralize it. In my opinion, the positives of this could be the increased institutional adoption of cryptocurrencies into the wider financial system, which would grow the crypto market and the industry, and therefore lead to significantly higher prices. And this institutional adoption is starting to happen now anyway. If you look at companies like BlackRock and the spot ETF applications submitted to the SEC in the US. But for those who are looking for more decentralization and sovereignty of their own money, funds, or assets, this is a significant disadvantage and may push these people further towards the edges of the crypto industry to avoid governments continuing to do this and to regulate. But I'd love to know what your stance on this regulation is. Do you see it as a positive, or can you see any positives at all? And what are the downsides and the negatives of this regulation that's coming into place? So let me know in the comments below. And if you haven't already, please do like this video and subscribe to the channel, as it really does help. And have a great day.